Hello, everyone. My name's Graham. I'm from Canonical. I work on the documentation team. And I'm going to talk about the CODA contribution model. Though the CODA, in this case, is Canonical's Open Documentation Academy, which is now pretty much exactly 2 years old. Many of us here at Canonical, and me personally, wouldn't be here if it wasn't for open source and the generosity of people in open source who have helped me understand how it works, how you get started, how to make contributions. It's taken a lot of time and patience and effort from those people. And we know, and I know, how difficult it is to get started. It's canon if it's an XKCD. You have to know how a project works. You have to spend time with a project. You have to understand the culture of the project. Do projects want open source contributions? Do they want people to get involved? It's very difficult. And also from a project's perspective, they have their own problems too. People create their own merge requests, they create their own issues, they have comments and everything. And many of these projects, I won't put the XKCD up, but they're voluntary. People don't have the scope or the capacity or the patience necessarily to deal with all of these things. So the Open Documentation Academy was created as a proxy to help both of those communities, the contributors and also the projects. And it's been a success, I think, because of the contribution model. So this is a snapshot of some of the closed issues. At the moment, we've got nearly 150 closed tasks through the Academy, but there's actually many more because some of the projects that are enrolled use their own issue and task lists. And without wanting to focus specifically on the Documentation Academy, I think the reason why it's worked is because lots of projects have contributed their own issues and tasks to a central place. This is the list of it. These are the closed ones, but you can see that we go to a lot of trouble to label them. You can see through the closed comments that a lot of people have helped those things be closed. And this is the open tasks. We do the same things with the new ones. And we now have over about 20 different projects at Canonical, but it doesn't have to be that way, creating their own issues and tasks. And it requires two things. It requires those projects to identify things that people can work on and also make some commitment to help those people. And it requires people who want to contribute to come past and see issues that they want to work on. And the fact that they're all in the same place for lots of different projects working on lots of different things, I think has worked really well. This is an example of a task. And what I really want to share is that I think that this is a model that could work outside of the Documentation Academy. It could work outside of Canonical. It's an idea that is used in the Hacktoberfest, for example, but there isn't any central place that does this in a more broader kind of super meta academy way. And this is what I want to say. The success of the Academy, I think, is a model that can work elsewhere. And if the community doesn't do it, or if the community doesn't want to get in come to me and talk, we'll get something together. If you don't do it, I think I will, or we will. And that's it. Thank you.